Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. For months and really over a year since we saw that first little teaser, people were really questioning if this was something that needed to be made. Now, some people had faith in Rocksteady, the same team that made the Arkham games, this game that's set in the Arkham universe, but is completely flopped flat on its face. When you get a 60 from the critics on Metacritic, that's basically horrific based on how usually these critics grade things. And you can see a 3.7 from the actual users. And over the past couple of weeks, we've seen the player base doing it. We've seen controversies. We've seen a lot of the ways they've disrespected the Justice League, including Kevin Conroy's Batman. And now even Warner Brothers, in their latest earnings call, in their latest financial call, are admitting that this thing is a colossal failure. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, quote, has fallen short of our expectations, Warner Brothers says. During a financial call, the CFO admitted Rocksteady's game hasn't done the business the company had hoped for. Quote, this year, Suicide Squad, one of our key video game releases in 2024, has fallen short of our expectations since its release earlier in the quarter, setting our games business up for a tough year-over-year comp in quarter one. And to be fair, it is going to be a really rough comparison when you compare last year at this time, Hogwarts Legacy sales versus now Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. But look at this headline. Suicide Squad has fewer Steam players than all 4 Batman Arkham games.
Wow.
Look at this. Suicide Squad at this time when the screenshot was taken, 509 players. Arkham Origins had almost 700. Arkham City had 900. Arkham Asylum had 1,200. And Arkham Knight had 2,500.
That's insane.
That's horrifically bad. And right now it's sitting at 569.
I mean, that doesn't put in perspective. I don't know what will. To be clear, the Arkham games are all-time great games. But the point being that how long have they been out, and they still have a higher player base. And this has actually sent more people to go play Arkham with the controversy from this game because this was so poorly received and so pathetic. There's ways you can do things, and there's ways you can present a story that won't piss people off. This was not it. This was disrespect in every way, shape, or form. The fact that you have more collectively. So how many people collectively? You said so 2,500 is playing Night, 1,200 you said is playing Asylum or City. So we got like 4,000 or 5,000 people collectively playing together. So yeah, 37. So yeah, to see those numbers like that, there's such a want and a need for superhero video games. There is. Those aren't massive numbers, obviously, but after all these years removed, hell, that's more than playing fucking Titanfall right now. You've just actively taken all of those potential players, all that potential money, all those potential sales, and you've just pissed on them, and they don't care. And that's not going to do you any favors moving forward for any properties or franchises that you want to produce, unless you do it the right way, which seems to be a very hard thing for a lot of these companies these days.
And there's already talk, right? There's things you can find in the game, and there's people of data mine things are like, oh, guys, don't worry. Batman is going to return in some way. The other Justice League members you killed are going to return in some way and help you, and everything is going to be fixed then. That's too little too late. When you have a live service game and you're going to launch your season 1 in March or whatever that is, you have no player base left. It's over. You have ruined people's goodwill. And it's kind of crazy. I think Rocksteady in general, with this one massive failure, has ruined their name. People are never going to give them the benefit of the doubt again because of something like this. And I guess you can bring them back and try to change and, fix what you did. But the damage has been done for virtually everyone. And now no one is playing this game, and no one will play this game.
And we see this in gaming more so than anything. You got basically one shot, one opportunity. But you have one shot on these games to kind of like, what was it? No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky had all of this hype, and they botched the launch. Now, they fixed the game, and it became, this phenomenal game. But the amount of people that they lost was just astronomical. Cyberpunk is another classic example of that. Now, I know Cyberpunk did recover in a lot of ways, but look at the image of the
CD Projekt Red.
CD Projekt Red. Look at the image that they had before Cyberpunk came out. A perfect image. Everybody looked at them like they were the standard in the gaming world. And then they screwed up Cyberpunk. And then you saw all these other controversies come out there. A lot of damage was done there. Rocksteady's had a wonderful track record. And now I just don't know, man. I don't see how they can recover.